Hey, thanks for tuning in. All right, so the whole PlayStation fiasco is really, really hitting hard with everyone. And if you don't know what's going on with PlayStation, PlayStation have decided that they're no longer going to make physical games. You only have to buy a digital. Now the problem with that is they can send an update, change things in the game you might not like. Hell, they can just stop supporting the game, period, and then you bought a game that don't work. That happened to me a lot of times, honestly. So, having a physical game is better. I have to show my age a little bit, but like back in my day, we didn't have to go online to play games. We could just play the game. And then some games came out where you could go online, but the game will still stay the same. I really miss those days. Like every game that come out now, you have to go online, download other content, and then for you to play. Well, that may be fine in the big cities or whatever, but I'm in the province, so internet is not too reliable over here. So it might be a situation where because when there's a blackout over here, yes, I have my generator, right? So I will have power, but apparently, because I did the testing the last time we had a blackout, I put power back on in my house. My Wi-Fi still was off because wherever the center is of where they had no power. So now, if I'm trying to play a game that requires me to always be online or have to download content or wherever the crap, I can't play that game. It's like, what? So the thing now with PC and Steam and other companies like that, you can download the game to your computer. You don't have to worry about such things like that. You just need a strong computer. That's the only thing. But the prices that rumored for the PlayStation 6 to come out as well as the new Xbox, you might as well just buy a PC. It's rumored to be like $1,000 or above. Like it's ridiculous. I know we won't know until it happens. So there's a poll going around right now that was asking the people who have PlayStation that would you rather switch over to PC gaming or would you stay with PlayStation? Matter of fact, let's just look at the what the questions is. Are you considering moving from PlayStation to PC? Almost 6,000 people voted. Okay, and out of the 6,000 people that voted, 44% said yes, I'm considering it. I already weighed my options, when I was over here, and I come to the same conclusion. I was like, okay, I want to get the PS5. I was eye humping it in the malls and stuff like that. Yeah, get a big screen TV. And then I started thinking about it, like, man, I always got to be online, like, to play these games, and it's so unreliable in the province over here. And I'm not bad talking the province. I mean, I don't gotta pay no bills in my house. The house is mine. I don't have to worry about, I gotta pay rent, mortgage, or anything like that. I can live off the land. Everything is Gucci, except for the freaking power issue. So I said, you know what? I think PC gaming would be better. So I already made that decision. So I come to that conclusion, and it seemed like even around the world, because this is around the world, people are voting, and it's only been up, I believe, only a few days. So the numbers are going to go higher. Come to the same conclusion. Now, the next question was, if the PS6 costs around $1,000, what would you do? So, 29% said skip the generation altogether. 28% said build or buy a gaming PC instead. So pretty much how I look at that is the people who already have PS5 said, I'm just going to stay with the PS5 or whatever. And I think the people who don't have PS5, maybe they have a P4, maybe, they like me was thinking like, should I get a P5 or should I get a gaming console? I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna build or just buy a gaming PC. Like I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at different gaming laptops, and I have my I already decided on which one I want to get. Unfortunately, I'm still building a house. I still got to get things for the house, so I don't see me getting it until my birthday in February. So I have to lean with it, rock with it, with what I have right now to play my games. But yeah, I'm trying to get the most powerful gaming laptop that's out currently, and I know a lot of y'all like, oh, why don't you just build a PC or just buy a PC? Because hey, look, I get a lot of that from my friends and family back in America. They're like, oh, the money you're gonna pay for a gaming laptop, you have a way stronger PC. I agree with you, 100%. But like I stated earlier about the whole power issue out here, so if I'm playing a game, I'm really getting into it too. And I didn't save yet? Bruh. I might pick up that fucking PC and throw it out my window like no. We can't do that. We can't do that. That would piss me off. That would really piss me off. Like I'm playing Tomb Raider now. Yes, it's an old game, but it's still fun. I'm stuck on a part right now where I ran out of bullets, and she can't freaking what do you call it? She has no combat. She has no knife. She has no hand to hand combat. So if you have no bullets, she just gets hit. You got to run around and find bullets and ammo and stuff. I think the game mechanic is really stupid. Hey, maybe I'm playing the game wrong. Maybe there is a way to do it, but yeah, I'm stuck at that part. Now I'm bringing this up for a reason. Now let's say I finally beat that part. Yes, all right. Now I'm on my way to the save point. Power go out. Y'all, I'm flipping. I'm on 100. Everything's getting smashed up in here. And I know you were like, oh, just play the game with the generator on. Nah, that's a waste. It's a waste. It's a gas generator. That's a waste of money right there. That's money out the window. There's no option that fixes that situation other than getting a gaming laptop. Because with a gaming laptop, it has its own built-in battery. So the power will go out, your game will still run. You have time to go to a save point, go back to a save point, go forward to a save point, something, That's the reason why I'm going to the gaming laptop. And right now I'm with the Lenovo family, and coincidentally, everyone's saying online the most powerful gaming laptop is the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i. So I'm going to buy that maxed out. Now, I know you're like, what? You're going to get it with, I think it comes with if you max it out, 195 RAM, gigabyte of RAM, and 8 terabytes of SSD and all that jazz. Nah. Umaya in the Philippines, it only maxes out at 64 gig of RAM, which is still good. It was just more than enough. Even if I did have the option to go to 195 or is it 192, whatever it is, I wouldn't need that much power. So 64 gigs is perfectly fine. That's future-proofing it to the max. That alone should last a good more than 5 years. And as far as the SS drive, I can't say today, the SSD drive, yeah, I believe that could still go to 8 terabytes, but I think that's a waste. because you know, I'm coming from Apple, and when you get an Apple computer, you can't go back and fix things. You have to lean with it, rock with it the way you buy it. And yes, I know I'm in the PC world now. You can always modify it later, but you can get the what I learned from having Apple. This is what I'm driving at. You can get external drives. So if I get 1 terabyte SSD when I first get it, I can either go back and have it modified and have extra SSD drive put in there, or I can just get an external drive. I mean, either way, it's just not. I don't think it's that important. But the RAM, yes, I want my RAM in there from 21 Jump Street. But yeah, I'm not looking to get that until February, unfortunately. But yeah, man, I think PC gaming is where it's at, and not just because I'm in the Philippines, I'm in the Proverbs, blah 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 blah, but the way the gaming consoles are moving, it don't make no sense. They keep upping their prices, and yes, I do understand. Even though they up their prices, they're not making no real money on selling the consoles. They really make the money from the games and yada yada yada, the accessories, yada yada. I understand that, but if you're gonna pay that kind of money, you can take that money. Like let's just say $1,000. You can take that 1,000 and definitely get a gaming laptop or a gaming PC, way stronger than the Xbox or the PlayStation. On top of that, you get to own your game. You don't have to worry about some shenanigans going down, So, nah. I always been a big PlayStation fan, but nah, PlayStation ain't the move anymore, which is crazy. I never thought PlayStation would go down like this, at least. Like, I thought PlayStation will always be, that top game system, but nah. Because even the exclusive games that is only exclusive on Xbox, only exclusive on PlayStation, only exclusive on Nintendo, eventually find their way to PC. And a lot of people are starting to pirate the games now that they said, oh, we ain't going to put it on disc no more. Okay. We can do it ourselves now. Well, just wanted to give y'all the facts of what's going on right now and, help you make the right decision because, I would hate for y'all to make the wrong decision and burn a lot of money and then have regret. It's nothing worse than that. And with that, I'm going to end the video. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. Deuces.